Are you there?
Hello from the other side.
Now presenting Channeling Erik's Hour of Enlightenment.
Hello, everyone. Let's call in. I was having technical difficulties. Trying to unmute our wonderful psychic medium who is new, not really new, but new to us, Ginger Bailey, Bayley. And we are going to talk about patience, something so many of us struggle with, and basically trying to understand divine timing. Like, what is it, right? What is it?
Right.
And why can it be such a fickle mistress sometimes? Hi, Ginger. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hi, Lisa. Thank you.
Hi.
And Eric's here. He says hi, everyone.
Hi, sweetie. I love you.
Hi,
do you
Mom.
want to start
I
out
love you.
saying a brief capsule of about your awesomeness, Ginger?
I am just a regular psychic medium, but I'm also a fitness medium, which I don't think there's many of those out there because I'm a nutritionist and fitness coach. And I do some healing too, but that's all included in the sessions.
That is so cool. I did not know that about you, about the fitness thing. That is,
yes.
I've never heard of that before. That's a big plus for the Channeling Erik, peeps, our followers, etc.
Yeah.
So that's
it really helps. It helps to get your fitness balanced so everything else can come together for mind,
I don't
body,
mind
and soul.
fitness. I just don't want to hear myself pant. It's so annoying. Ugh. But anyway, as long as my vegetable intake can be red wine, that's good. I'm kidding. But no.
Great.
Anyway,
it's a fruit.
It is, man. All right, so I want to tell you guys that I've been, before we start, with what Erik and / Ginger have to say, I've been doing this back to school special, academic performance optimization, and it's not just for students. I tailor it to non-students too, obviously. And oh my God, it takes so long for each one. Erik had me add so many things, tackling neural synapses and neurotransmitters and learning disabilities. Oh my God. So I bit off more than I can chew, but I'm working super hard to catch up with everyone. But it's like taking 16 hours sometimes. It's crazy.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm going to make this a regular thing or not, people. Oh, God. But maybe a once a year thing. But anyway, also, I want to tell you guys that the rare failures in Atlantic Scalar work is if there is something really evil beyond what we could take care of that sort of travels with you from lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And I don't know that there's anything in the script that could really tackle that for scalar energy, because these things are just, even worse than reptilians, etc. But I have actually paid for myself. Michelle Gray and her friend Helena, they go into this park in Canada every Saturday, and they helped me with 2 people. And I just felt bad about those people paying for it, so I paid for the entire thing. And oh my God, so powerful. And I think this is really going to be the answer for those of you who feel like the darkness cannot let up on you. And I'm telling you what, a lot of these people are earth angels. A lot of these people are healers, and so they're attacked by the dark. And many of them, it seems, according to Michelle Gray, have galactic roots. In particular, they have been warriors, so to speak, in the Draconian Orion Wars, or war. I don't know if it's one or many or whatever. So it's very unusual, but, I mean, I can't pay for everyone's deal, but I don't know, these people really needed the help, and they didn't have the money to do it, so I just felt compelled to, of course. And also, I want you to know that Lucas, even though he's on vacation, he is going to put up a page on the Atlantic Scalar site to answer yes or no questions. And I really, really can't stress enough that before you order anything and spend your money on Atlantic Scalar services, use the yes or no questions. Is this going to work? Do I have an undercurrent of disbelief? Like, I believe it works, but maybe it won't work for me. Like, even subconsciously. Or do I have irrevocable spiritual contracts that will not allow this to work? It's so much deeper than the spending the money and then, not having it work for reasons that are really not the fault of the divine team and me. But that's all the announcements I want to make. So Erik / Ginger, what's up? Talk about patience.
What's up? Okay. What Erik is saying, he wants to talk about first. He wants to talk about patience comes in because of the divine timing. So patience is actually just one of the steps to take for the divine timing, because divine timing is really important part of like our existence. It's actually its own entity, he says. It's like its own energy that's connected to the Akashic records, which I found kind of interesting.
No kidding.
Because, he's saying that it's connected, and it has a strong energy in each individual's life, but it's connected all together. And everything has to come together. Kind of like when you're trying to organize something, you have to have everything fall into place.
Yes.
When you're putting, when you're organizing things, everything has to fall into place, and it all has to come together for it to work. And so, for an example, he's saying that, like, somebody that maybe is like, oh, I want this right now. Why can't I have this right now? He's just using this like an example. And it's not happening. But then in time, it comes to this person in the divine time, in the right time. And if it would have came at the time they wanted it, it wouldn't have been as good, or it wouldn't have been the right thing. And then everyone else that's around this thing that's, happening wouldn't benefit from it as much either. So he's saying that it needs to be understood that divine timing is one of the most important things in every step we take through life. And it's important to follow. That's why it's important to be focused on the now. It's important to be, enjoying your journey right now instead of in a hurry to get to these certain points, like I want to hurry up and get to this kind of thing. How the human mind thinks sometimes, always in a hurry to, I want this to happen, I want to get this house, I want to get married, I want to have these kids, and they're always like focusing on tomorrow. But it's important to focus on the now and just let the divine timing work. And that's what patience is. That's where patience comes in, is to be patient. And that's one of the hardest things for us, he says, as humans, to be patient.
Yeah. Oh, it is very difficult, especially if you want something that you seriously need. But of course, you have to put yourself in a place of not being in that state of need and want, but in the state of already having everything you need, basically, and feeling grateful for it. And knowing that you have everything you need, using all of your senses, right, Erik?
Right. He's saying that's right, Mom. He's saying that you need to be patient. You need to trust the divine, because the divine knows best. You need to not force things. Don't try to force things. And what happens, and to enjoy the right now, to enjoy your moment now, to enjoy the journey, to get to those things.
Oh.
And it'll make them more enjoyable. If you enjoy the journey to get there instead of always wanting that next thing, and it will come if it's supposed to. And there's things, if you think back, like, you want something in the past one time, say there was one thing that you really wanted to happen, but it didn't happen. Yeah. And now, years later, you look at it and go, boy, I'm glad that didn't happen. Well, that's the divine knows better than we do.
They're smarter than we are. They're smarter than the average bear. That's interesting. It reminds me of something that I don't know if it was a podcast or whatever, from Deepak Chopra, and he said uncertainty is really a blessing, because if you are only focused on a preset goal in your mind, yes, I want to be an ad exec with this company, then you're so focused on that, then you miss all the opportunities, all the flowers you can smell along that path. And,
exactly.
So it's really important to remember not to only focus, like Erik says, he agrees, on just the destination, but really get into the journey. Get into the journey and appreciate every single little step, every flower on the side of the road, every little squirrel on the side. I just saw a squirrel. My family always says that. When they get distracted. They say, "Oh, Mom, I just saw a squirrel." But anyway,
squirrel.
You guys know.
Yeah. You know, life is happening when we're planning for tomorrow, and so you want to just be focused on, you know, what's going on right now in your life. And it's okay to dream, but if you put your whole existence into it, and, you know, if you let go of the expectations of things like that, then it takes away a lot of the depression, anxiety, stress. I mean, a lot of that is caused by not having patience and wanting things right now and thinking you need them right now and they should happen right now. And why isn't it happening right now? I mean, that's just, you could drive yourself crazy with it. And so patience is very important for that. And that's, you know, one of the biggest virtues you need. And keep, he just said.
You're right, Erik. That's perfect. And, you know, the expectation the expectation is a very dense energy. It's so hard to claw through. So if you have that, it's going to be very difficult. Like if you assign from your loved one and a deceased loved one, and you expected so much, that dense energy is going to make it hard for them to get through and give you what you want. And I guess the same thing with things that you wish to manifest, right?
Right. And manifesting, you know, does work. I mean, you can, you know, sit and put emotion behind it and manifest things. That's not really going to mess up divine timing because if you noticed, if you've ever manifested something, when it happens in its own sweet time, and that's divine timing still. So it's okay to still manifest, you know, but have patience and don't set your whole heart on it like, oh, you know, my life is over if this don't happen, or, you know, and know if you don't get what you asked for, there's a blessing behind it. It's protecting you.
Yeah, exactly. And also just be grateful for the little things. Like, hey, I'm able to get out of bed. I'm not in a wheelchair right now. I mean, I have to brush my teeth. I have the money to buy toothpaste. You know, there's so many little things, hundreds of things in our life, day to day, minute by minute, that we could be expressing gratitude for. And gratitude is a great, a catalyst for manifestation. Gratitude and the lack of infestation. I'm sorry. So my husband, Papa, your Papa, Erik, says that that he calls the gap between expectation and reality the misery gap, and that is so true. Any words to Papa about that?
He's right. He's right, like always. That's what he just said. He's right, like always.
I know. He's a legend in his own mind, I swear to God. He's Mr. I have spoken. That's his nickname, actually. I have spoken. It's a cute way, though.
Yeah.
We know better. But he usually is right, actually. Anything else you want to say before we take calls about patience? Oh, yeah. What do you, if you're a person that has always struggled with patience, my husband, what practical steps advice can you offer, Erik? Okay, so Erik says that one of the things you can do is trust. Trust is a big one. Have trust. Trust into the universe. Trust and know that it's going to come in the right time, and look forward to that. Look forward to it happening when it's supposed to, because it's going to be better than you could even imagine if you wait and trust and don't be in a hurry. And trust is one of the biggest things, he says, just to trust, and kind of like a leap of faith. You know, to just believe in it. Know it's going to be okay, always going to be okay, and it's going to happen when it's supposed to, because the divine knows. The divine knows what's best for you. That's true. And also, you can ask for help. That's we keep saying to people: ask your guides, your guardian angel, Erik, whoever, archangel, one of the archangels.
Right.
Ask them for help. But people don't realize that they can ask us. Why me? Ask them. They got better things to do. But it's not true. They're multitaskers.
No. Erik just said that the guides are there for you. That's their job. They are there for you to ask them for guidance. They're just waiting in anticipation for you to ask them for guidance. He said.
That's right. All right. Anything else before we take calls, Erik?
I'm ready. What he said.
Okay, sweetie.
Let's do this.
All right. So I was expecting this person to call in, Stephen Lewis from Australia. And, I don't have the name of his niece, but his niece is battling with an inoperable brain tumor. And they don't expect her to survive past until Christmas. So he wants to know if scalar energy would help in any way. And also I want to ask if low dose naltrexone or if treatment by this guy, what's his name, Stanislav Brzezinski, who has actually had a lot of success, a lot of sex too, maybe, I don't know, a lot of success with these tumors, curing them, if he would be able to help. So first is scalar energy. Would that help, or is it a contract that we can't get around? And, I can give you some of his phone number if that would help. That they were
no, that's okay. That's okay. Erik is already chiming in on this. He's saying that although this is a contract for his niece, okay, to go through this, that what scalar energy will do will lengthen. It can lengthen her time and lessen the suffering. That's what he's saying. Okay. And let's see, what was the other one?
Oh, low dose naltrexone, which seems to be able to can in many cases cure aggressive late stage tumors, cancers like even pancreatic cancer. It's crazy, and it's so cheap and safe.
Erik's saying yes to that. Erik's saying yes to that. And he's also saying that third one that you were talking about.
Yeah, Brzezinski. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's saying that that's also a good idea. What he's saying is that for this little girl is that although this is a contract and she's supposed to be going through this, that there is a slight chance to lengthen the time beyond her exit point. And because I think this is Erik. I think that it is that okay, I'm losing. He's talking really fast. Sorry. Let me get back up here. Yeah, he's talking really fast. Oh, that's okay. Typical. So yeah, so he's saying that it's not that it's not curable, but it will lengthen her and give her less suffering. And what he was trying to say a minute ago was that there's 2 exit points. She has 2. Okay. Yeah.
Well, how much longer could she possibly live? Are we talking about weeks different, days different, months different?
We're talking about months.
Okay.
We're talking about months.
Well, what about if what is the spiritual contract behind her cancer?
It is for her soul itself. It's for endurance. It's for the others around her to learn acceptance. Yeah. And for all of them, it's to learn love. It's to learn love. And it's also unconditional, to learn unconditional love. Yeah. And let's see. And for her also, it's to grow strength within for all that she has to go through. It's for strength and growth for her reactions to others and others' reactions to her. Okay. So, and there's all these other little bits in there too.
Of course, loss, surrender. Yeah. There's so much.
Right.
But now,
there's a lot of it, but
if they learn their if they honor their contracts, in scalar energy, we can revoke fully honored contracts. We can't revoke the ones that are not honored. But is there any hope of that?
Second. He's saying no, not to revoke it. There's no, it's not going to be revoked. But there is the good news is, and the hope is that for her is that there's 2 exit points, and what that means is, she can go a lot later than she would. Okay. All right. Well, and it will help her. And it'll help her her suffering be less. Okay. All right. We have somebody from the 412 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Al.
Hi.
I'm from Pittsburgh. Hi. My son Jacob. Hi. My son Jacob passed away he passed away 4 months ago today.
And he had a birthday. He just had a birthday.
And he just had a birthday. Yes, he did. And I was wondering if he has any message for me, if I miss him so much. Okay. He's here. Very, very funny. Very funny. Warm personality. Yes. Very funny and warm personality. Yeah. Yes, he's here. Yes. And he's saying hi, and he's saying that he wants you to know he's doing great, and he doesn't want you, he says, don't be worrying about me. I'm good, and I'm still around, is what he just said. He says, I'm still around, I'm around you, and I'm doing really good, and he wants, and he's saying, give my love to everybody. Thank you. Are my parents with him by any chance? Oh, yeah. Parents are with him? What was it? My parents, are they with him? Because they passed away like in 2010 and 2015. Yeah. Is he around? Yeah, they're all together. Oh. Yes. Does Grandma or Grandpa have anything to say? Yeah, they say, there's Grandma and Grandpa are there, and they're saying that they'll take over from here. That they said. They'll take over from here. Yeah, and then Grandma was the one that he first seen when he crossed over. Yes, scared of him when he was. Oh my goodness. When he was that little. Was the first. Yep, that was his first family member he met when he crossed over. She was waiting for him. Jacob, can you give your dad and your mom any comforting, tangible evidence that you're okay? Anything? Because I know you love them and you're okay and all that, but is there anything more specific to give them more comfort and relief? He's actually saying that he can hug you guys. He can hug you guys. Oh. If you're sitting real still while you're sitting there, you will feel him. It'll be like a weight on your side. He's saying left side. It'll be a weight on your side. And did he like to? Did he like to skate? Like skateboard? Did he do skateboarding? Yes, he did. Yeah, he's on. He says. He's got a whole. He's totally just enjoying this skating on this. He's showing me this big skate park that he's in, and he's just skating on it and having a good old time. Yeah, he's loving it. That's so comforting. His mom and dad. I'm doing great, but he is going to hug you, so just hang in there. He's going to give you a hug. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, boy, do I ever know the pain. It's just awful. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's go take the next caller. Got somebody from the, 650 area code. Oops, let me try that again.
Hi there. How you doing?
Hey. Thank you for taking my call. Hello. My name is Kiwi, and
hi, Kiwi.
I just had
Love
a nudge.
it. That's cute.
Hi. I had a nudge to call, and usually when I have this nudge, it's usually Erik has something to say.
Where are you calling from?
I did this one. I'm calling from Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love your name. It's so cute.
Thank you.
Erik is saying hi, and yes, he's nudging you. He's nudging you to call. Okay, so I don't have the details. He's not showing me any details of this, but there's something going on with the decision to be made, an indecision or something going on, and he's wanting you to know that he wants you to feel, when you're trying to decide this decision, he wants you to feel like you'll get like butterflies in your stomach or chills or something all over you. Will be telling you that it's the right decision. And he says you're already on the track of making that decision. Does this make any sense? There's something going on that you're trying to make a decision about?
Yeah.
And so he's saying that you actually know which way to go with this. But for more confirmation, follow your gut, follow your heart, follow your instinct, okay?
And Erik, you can give her a little more nudging, right? Give her signs, etc.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually going to be him. Erik, that's actually him that's going to give you that kind of thing, that like butterfly kind of feeling, like when you're thinking about, okay, do I go this way or this way on this decision? When you're thinking about the right direction, you're going to feel it. He's going to nudge you that way.
Are you one of her guides?
Erik?
Yeah. Is Erik one of Pee-wee's guides?
Yeah, yes. He's saying yes.
That's big.
Yes.
He's
actually around you all the time. Yeah, he's around you all the time, he just said.
Oh, my God. Stalking.
Yeah, all the time. All
right, Pee-wee, call back and let us know how you're doing and what happened with the decision, okay?
Thank you so much.
You bet.
You're
By the
welcome.
way, tomorrow at 6 p.m., Central Time, we have our Channeling Erik YouTube Live, people. So I've posted that all over Facebook, my profile, the 2 pages, the groups, etc. So be sure you don't miss that. All right.
Busy, Erik just said busy.
Always. 310 area code. Well, I'm leaving for Norway to help take care of my father-in-law. He just passed away, his personal effects, and his little bitty estate. So, I have to jam in a whole bunch of stuff, around that. All right. So, 310 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hi, this is Gail. Hello. Thank you for taking my call, and thank you for the good work you guys do every week and continuously. I've called before, and I'm always really appreciative to get Erik's insight.
You. That's my mom's name, Gail.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah.
Well, the question I'd like to ask Erik today, I know he's definitely side by side with me on my journey, and I talk to him every day indirectly. I shouldn't say indirectly, directly, but I can only kind of get yes or no answers with my pendulum. So today I'd like to ask a question that can be a little bit more comprehensive. And I'm sure he's aware. I've been trying to spend the last 6 months to try and write and articulate a bit about my journey with bipolar disorder and sharing my story and my perspectives and understandings. And I'm at a point where I'm just struggling in spiritually how they all kind of work together in the energies. And then my question for him is that I'm struggling a little with context because writing from my own perspective is one thing, but most people won't have that perspective. So giving it in such a way that it can be received I guess as a little bit of the guidance I would appreciate.
Okay. All right. Here, this is what he's saying right now. He's saying one thing that you can do is when you think about the things that you're going to write about and all the things that have happened to you, sometimes it's hard for us to talk about ourselves. So if you try to imagine these things that you're explaining to somebody that happened to somebody else, put it into like a third person, look at it in that direction, and it will, you'll get more content will come to your mind. And you have another guide that's helping you with this too. You are on the right track with this, and it's going to be good. It's going to be successful. But just try to put it outside of yourself, like say, you just even an imaginary person that has all these things that happen to them, and you're explaining it, like you're describing it.
Are you talking about like making it more fiction, like that?
No, what he's saying is trying not to see it. It did happen to you, and it's things that you went through. But sometimes it's hard to describe when you have gone through it, right? That's what you're having trouble with, right?
It is,
content?
And it's also hard to decide on perspective. When you write it in the first person, it's confusing as to I write as the experiencer, or do I write as the observer that observed it later, or the observer that makes sense of it all much later?
I think you could do both. I mean, as a writer myself, it's okay to just tell your story, and then, sometimes say, when I look back at that experience, I blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. These are the lessons I learned. Right. And my neighbor also has bipolar disease, and what I learned from her is that, so, people like a juicy story. They want to hear your experiences, trust me. But
And Erik is kind of just saying using the third person might help alleviate like some of the blocks that are coming up with trying to write it in the first person first. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
So it gives it in that way, flow.
Yeah, it's easier. It's easier for you to see it. Exactly.
Good. Exciting.
And then translate it back to first person.
Right.
Okay. Right. Exactly.
All righty. Thanks for calling.
Does that help?
Oh, absolutely, yes. He's definitely getting me closer to understanding like who I am and what I'm doing and getting on the right page. So my appreciation.
I'm so proud of you, Erik.
You know what? He just said try not to overthink things either. He says let it flow. So he just said try not to overthink it. Yeah.
That's a big
That's what he just said.
Block.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me tell you. All right,
write it down and change it later.
Yes. Just let it flow and change it later. Yeah. 630 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hi. Thank you for taking my call. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
Hi.
Our pleasure.
So when you were talking earlier about patience and focus, and I do agree that timing is everything, but where my problem is that sometimes, like, I can't focus. Like, I have patience, but then I get fearful that I'm not focusing enough on a specific area. So, I'm relocating next month to Miami, and so I'm having a hard time focusing on like applying for work because I just get so scattered.
Well, what's your first name and where are you calling from?
Oh, sorry. I was just so excited you picked me. My first name is Dion, and I am calling from Wisconsin. And hi, Erik.
Hi. Hello, Dion.
Wisconsin to Miami. Are you kidding me? Those are polar opposites. That's amazing.
Right.
I'm going to be a little anxious. I can imagine.
Right.
So Erik,
right.
What do you have to say to her?
So Erik is saying that there are some major life changes going on for you, and that's why it seems so stressful and so like disorienting. But he's saying to first of all take fear out of it, take fear away. That you have nothing to fear. So let that go, because as soon as you let go of fear. Yeah, exactly. He's saying let that fear go because you have nothing to fear. And then pick the thing that is the most
crucial right now, and do it in steps. So put it in order to the most important to the least important of things to do. And
good idea.
If you line it up that way, you will be able to follow through on things. Okay? And then some of it's self-discipline, he says. Do you have trouble with some self-discipline going on?
Yeah.
A little bit? Yeah. And we all do.
Yeah, really.
So, So self-discipline as in, like going through with things that you have decided to do and just getting and going, instead of procrastinating.
Yeah, get it down on paper. Say, okay, step 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
That's good, too.
And tomorrow, a little thing, like look up 3 different types of jobs. And day 2 or 3 or 4, apply to those jobs. And look for more, whatever. And just have a flow chart with a timeline and concrete, doable, easy to digest goals. If you just say, I'm moving, I'm going to be in Miami, it's going to be too much. Yeah. It's like looking up at a mountain and saying, I'm not going to get to the top of that, instead of just taking one step at a time.
Yeah, Erik was just saying that. You channeled that, Mama. So he just said,
right.
That was that's the next thing I was going to say was goals. Goal setting will help you accomplish more, is what he just said. Goal setting is important. But the main thing is right now, get the fear away from it, because there's nothing to fear. It's going to be okay. When you start to feel that fear, remind yourself it's going to be okay. And just believe, okay? Because it will.
We have faith in you, Dion. You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
All right. Call back and let us know your progress later.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Bye. All right. Let me see. We got somebody from the 213 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Can
What's
you
your
hear me?
first name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Lisa from California.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. I'm Ginger from California.
Hi, Ginger. And welcome.
Hi.
I had a question. Erik said that I had a past life issue that's blocking me, and that's part of the reason I don't benefit from the scalar services. So I've been doing a lot of past life regressions using like YouTube videos and meditations for past life.
Cool.
And I'm just not really having any luck. Is there like a guaranteed way that I can find which past life is affecting me?
So first of all, Erik says hi, and he said that there really is in life no guarantees ever, but he's saying that what's going on is that you're acknowledging the things that have happened in your past life and the different things that you know, like the past life regression, you're acknowledging it, you see it, but letting go of it has been the problem. I believe there's a scalar energy. Isn't there, Lisa?
Yeah, but we've done that. I can't remember if I've done the one with the past life block, bleed through block. But Veronica Drake will do a complete past life reading for you. Just you don't even have to be regressed. She did that for my eldest daughter, and she was blown away. Erik, can you give her any hints about one life that's really been a big thorn in her side?
Right, the one that's impacted me this life.
Yeah, actually, you have a past life and a past life and a future life that you're going to have that is actually affecting you. And and so, because they're all at one time from another side, from another perspective, because there's no time on the other side. So he's saying there's one from each. Now, from the future life, what he's showing is that you are actually you are not on this planet. You're on a different planet, and so that's kind of conflicting. Those are conflicting feelings. I'm trying to explain how it's showing me. So it's kind of conflicting with your life here because this life is denser than where you're at. So there's not a lot you can do to stop that, but you can acknowledge that. Now, the acknowledgement of that one will help. That will help.
Good.
The past life one
there's some things that you need disconnected from, and they are possible. They are possible. Just got to find somebody who can do that for you or help you do that. By letting go of it. I think there's some cord cutting in past life too, I'm pretty sure. I don't have all the details, but I've heard of that, where you can, diminish it out of this lifetime. And the lifetime that he's showing me is, this is really far back. This is like in a Greek period. Back in like the Greek time, I would say like in the 300 AD era.
Okay.
And and you through this whole lifetime, most of this lifetime, you were always seeking like freedom, like you were enslaved, and you were seeking freedom, trying to get away, and it was like no matter what you did, no matter what direction you tried, it just wouldn't work. And I'm not sure if what's connecting, what's going on with you in this one, like you're just feeling tied to things that you can't get through, you can't get over. Is that what's happening?
Well, the spirituality thing is one of those things. I cannot break through to reach my divine thing.
Okay, well, so we can't do a whole past life thing, but just a tidbit.
Right.
But I really recommend you go to
the one.
Veronica.
Yeah, that's the thing.
VeronicaDrake.com.
Okay.
Yeah, go to VeronicaDrake.com, and she'll help you a lot. And that was really fascinating, Ginger. All right, we got somebody from the 304 area code. Hi there, how you doing?
Hello.
What's your first name and where are you calling from?
Hi, guys. Gretchen from West Virginia.
Hi, Gretchen.
Hi, Gretchen.
Yeah, you remember me.
Yes, I do.
As you know, I've had a little trouble with the scalar work, and I was wondering, it's been on my mind lately that maybe I need to go back and start over. Could you ask Erik if I need to do that or something else?
For the scalar work?
Yeah.
When did you have your ERP? I did it super recently. Let me look you up.
I had a tune-up in November. I'm actually due for another one.
Oh, that's way before. Oh, that's way before we did the.
I'm wondering
saying that you missed it.
She has the other life bleed through block, and we do block future and it's just other lives, all other lives, blocking any adverse influence. So, that's it.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying that there's something that you didn't get done yet. There's something that you do need to do. So yes, and the tune-up that you're talking about is necessary.
Yeah.
Should I go back and do the original first step again? Is what I'm wondering.
Well, you can do the tune-up if there are no extra humans and you haven't moved. When people move or if they add humans, then I have to work with the energy of all those extra humans and also the new land and building and possessions and all that stuff. So then it has to be the main ERPE. But if nothing has changed, absolutely nothing has changed, then you can just do the tune-up. It's a lot cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what Erik is saying, and he's agreeing with you, Mama. So, yep, that's right.
That's the first time for everything. I'm kidding. All right,
Thank you, ladies.
Bye. Love you.
Bye-bye. Love you guys.
Love you.
Awesome.
Love you too.
Aw, she's so sweet. I love her energy.
Oh, I know. Me too. All right, have somebody from the 850 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Fine. How are you doing?
Good.
What
we got here?
My name is Michelle. I'm calling from Florida.
Hi, Michelle from Florida.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, I would love to have y'all's insight. I have tried every diet in the world, and it's real important to me to lose maybe 10, 20 pounds at the most, but I've got rheumatoid arthritis. I've done a lot of research doing RA diets and all holistic, natural vitamins and natural. I'm really careful about the food I eat, and it's like I'm in a standstill, and I'm trying so hard. I'm walking in the morning.
Oh, let me ask you this.
I'm walking in the evening.
Are you on steroids at all for your RA?
No, I do all natural, and I will not take steroids. They actually wanted to do a steroid.
Good. Yeah, that's good.
They wanted to do a steroid epidural, and I'm like, no, that stuff is dangerous.
It just puts you in a continuous circle if you do that.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly. Now, have you looked into low-dose naltrexone for rheumatoid arthritis? I mean, there's been amazing studies that and it's so cheap. It's like $46 a month or $43 a month, and it's so safe that we call it the why not drug. For example, I had this one guy, a librarian, who had ankylosing spondylitis, which is very similar in pathology to rheumatoid arthritis, and young guy for ankylosing spondylitis. But he was on Cosentyx, methotrexate, and massive doses of prednisone. And I said, no, I'll try LDN. So he hemmed and hawed, and he's a big skeptic. Finally, he bit the bullet and did it, and now he is on nothing but LDN. And he, instead of working 4 hours a day at the library feeling miserable, he now works 8 hours a day feeling just fine. So, the problem is doctors are not going to, agree to this because Big Pharma is keeping it a big secret.
Right.
This is a medication that basically normalizes, not suppresses, but normalizes the immune system, okay? Meaning it stops pathologic inflammation. And inflammation is the root of pretty much every disease, even autism, even heart disease. Yep. So, Eric, would that help? Low dose naltrexone.
Yeah.
Spell that last name.
Low dose, and then NAL now.
NAL.
TREXONE. But have you ever tried the intermittent fasting diet?
Not really.
Oh my God! Okay. It is genius, and it resets your cellular metabolic rate. Look, why don't you email me, and I'll send you some information. But remind me what I'm supposed to be sending you, okay? I'll find stuff on low-dose naltrexone, and I'll find some information about the diet. But Eric, I want to ask you, Mr. Smarty Pants, do you agree? You know what I'm going to send her. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, he does agree about the low-dose naltrexone, but what he's saying is, he's saying, Ginger, to tell you that I have a service that I can help you with that. Ooh. I'm a fitness medium. I'm a nutritionist and fitness coach and weight loss coaching. I've been doing that a long time. And there's things, because dieting is not really good. Like, diet is just what you eat, but dieting is not the way to go. You want to just eat in a healthy way that is for the rest of your life. And you can do that. It's really simple, and I can show you how to do that. But, yes, the low-dose naltrexone Erik is saying.
Yeah, email me, but it's really sometimes it's about initially getting over the insulin resistance and resetting the cellular metabolic rate, and then,
Right. And you can do that with nutrition, too. You can do that. Yeah, you can do that with nutrition. You can eat a way of being an anti-inflammatory way to help your body heal itself.
All right, so email me every month. I'll hook you, and I'll hook you and Ginger up.
What is your email?
Oh, Elisa, ELISA, at Atlantis.
ELISA.
At Atlantis, like the lost city of Atlantis. Scalar, SCALAR.com. And I will also include Ginger in the email when I send you stuff, okay?
Can you spell that for me one more time? You said Atlantis?
Yeah, ELISA, and then TLANTIS at scalar.com. SCALAR. And you can listen to the recording of this and find it too.
Yeah. All right, and my website will be on there too.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Thank you guys.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Yeah, when you're in pain, it's really difficult to
oh,
exercise.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
Well, that's why I do one for, I have exercise plan for people with limitations. Because my mother's one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. You have one for limited motivation? I'm kidding. But not. All right. So we got somebody from the 937 area code. What's up? What's your first name and where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Kathy from Ohio.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi. I recently got the full mediumship scalar energy work done last month, and I have been hearing a lot of ringing in both of my ears. And I know it's working, but I was wondering if I should be doing anything else.
That's a good question.
Okay. Yeah. So Erik is saying that, first of all, when you have ringing like that, first thing to do is always check with your doctor. Make sure there's nothing physical.
Yeah.
If it's nothing physical, yeah. But it's usually an upload. You're getting an upload from the scalar energy you had, and what will happen is that will like mellow itself out, and you will become like your body will adjust to it. But Erik is saying another thing you could be doing is focusing on meditation. And do you meditate?
Yes, I have been. That's actually when I hear the ringing. That's the only time I hear the ringing, really. Okay.
You can run a fan or some kind of like running water or something with like the those beats. What is the word I'm looking for?
Binaural beat. Binaural beat.
Binaural beats. Yes.
Yeah.
If you put that in the background while you're meditating, it'll keep you in the now, he says, and it will help with that sound. And it's okay, as long as it's not a physical thing going on. It's okay to have that because it's just your body adjusting to the energy.
Well, can she do anything like put a certain crystal on her third eye, like tape it like some people do, or on the crown, anything else?
Well, that if you're trying to open your third eye, but if you're trying to just balance yourself with the energy for what you just had done, anytime you hold an amethyst or a regular just clear crystal quartz, it will help. Mm-hmm. It will help. You. Just holding it will help.
Yeah.
Okay.
The full mediumship funnel is like, what is it? Is clearing out all the energetic blocks. It takes forever. Energy blocks and the decalcifying the pineal gland, opening up the third eye and the crown chakra to the maximum width, awakening the kundalini, and what is it? Activating the spiritual DNA.
The frequency is helping the frequency increase because that's something that's going on. Erik said with you.
And that's
awesome. Your frequency is increasing too. So your body will adjust your ears.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
And always ask Erik to help. He loves helping up and coming mediums.
Yep.
He loves it.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. All right, got somebody from 732 area code. Hi there.
Hello. Thank you so much for taking my call. I love you guys.
You're so welcome.
Hi.
I've been singing for like a little under 30 years at church, and I love helping people pray. And right now I've been working with a friend because I love the music from the 30s and 40s, and we're trying to put together something where we can go into assisted living places and sing for the people and stuff like that. And
nice.
I was just wondering, I have been manifesting riches, wealth. Is this a direction that will lead me there, or is it not in my contract to have that, so I should just kind of knock that off? Or
wait, what's your first name?
Is it available for mentoring?
What is your first name?
Melissa from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay, got it. Okay.
All right. Erik says hi, Melissa.
Hi, Erik.
Okay. And what he's saying is that you're going to get more benefit spiritually and emotionally from doing this from one place to another, and it's healing. You're going to be bringing healing through music by doing this.
It's not going to be like you've won the lottery. It is going to help a little balance your finances, but it's not going to be like, oh my gosh, this is just money's just pouring in, he says. But that's okay, he says, because it's going to be enough to where you feel like you're doing well enough to where you're okay with it. You're okay with it where it's at. And
but sometimes, Erik, isn't it true? If one increases their energetic vibration because they're so satisfied with a passion like this and giving to humanity, that sometimes riches can manifest itself. Abundance can flow in from other areas.
Right. So that's what I was getting at. So Erik is saying that when you accept and are okay with, just like you're happy with this, like when you're happy with where you're at and you accept it, then other abundance is going to come from other places, not from this so much, but you are going to have abundance coming in from other areas in your life, like things you don't even expect, he's saying, will come in.
So it is possible to manifest that, because I feel like every time I wake up in the morning, I am happy. I'm happy all the time.
Right.
I mean, of course,
it is possible.
Outside things keep attacking you, but for the most part, I'm generally always happy and pretty in love with everything around me and life in general. But I can do a lot more for people if I had more wealth. And if it does come to me, and whenever it does, so is it possible that it's in my contract to do so? Or if this is the level I'm going to be in, then I'll stop trying to waste time and put more energy into other manifestations.
Okay, so he says that anything you do is never a waste of time. It's all important and it's all needed for your experience. But so don't stop. He's saying you don't need to stop, but you're putting he says you're putting a lot of expectation on it, like we were talking about earlier, to just manifest and then let go of it. And when it comes, you're just thankful it comes. But don't think, okay, if this is not going to come, then maybe I should just give up. Don't do that. Okay.
One thing I want to say is that a lot of people who have trouble with abundance actually have made vows in. Usually it's in the medieval times, a vow of poverty, like they're a nun or a monk. And, thought creates reality, and it's not hocus pocus. That thought, goes from lifetime to lifetime and all happening at once. And so that's one of the reasons we revoke vows with the ERPE scalar works. It seems to, and also open up portals in your energies so that abundance can flow, et cetera. So that's for some reason one of the reasons, two of the reasons why abundance can.
Yeah, what he's saying right now about that is that you are closing. There are things that are closed off because of the expectations of wanting it and wondering, is it going to come instead? Just send out the energy, okay, that you see it, you feel it, see yourself with it, and then you need to let it go.
Awesome. All right, guys, we're going to have to close up. We're going to have to close up shop. I don't want to get into the next show. You guys can check out Ginger Bailey at GingerBailey, psychicmedium.com. And be sure that you share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, please. And check out the Channeling Erik YouTube channel and the Atlantis Scalar YouTube channel. I am going to Norway, like I think I said. I went to the funeral for my father-in-law, and now it's time for me to go with my husband and help the family take care of his personal effects and all that. So, and we have a cabin that we have to mow the roof, believe it or not. It's a grass roof. Yeah, we got to go mow the roof. But that's something. So I'm going to be gone for a little while, coming up here soon. All right. I love you guys. I love you, Erik.
Love you.
Thank you.
Love you, Mom. Awesome. All right. Thank you,
Bye.
Lisa.
Bye. Thank you.